Go to the next article. I forgot who posted it. This one was funny as hell. Yeah. Press play on this. This shows you even more that our people don't know where they come from. And that we don't have no power.
At 5:30.
The NAACP Florida chapter is telling black people, quote, don't come to Florida.
Pause.
They're seeking permission from the national headquarters
Pause.
to issue
So the NAACP is saying, don't come to Florida. They putting out an order because all of the racism that's going on here that's being highlighted now.
Yep.
If y'all didn't know the history before, Florida is racist as hell.
Yeah.
There's a lot of books that show this place is not all sunshine.
No.
It's not. It's some atrocities. The biggest, matter of fact, political massacre that ever happened like 20 minutes from here in Ocoee, Florida. Happened in the 1920s. Black people, guess what they were trying to do?
Yep.
Trying to vote.
Yep.
Murdered. Murdered.
Damn. Hey.
But what I wanted y'all to see is they trying to ban Florida. But guess what? Guess what we should be banning? We should be banning all America.
Facts.
There we go.
Where nobody should be coming to this place. We should all be trying to leave.
Right.
Go ahead, press play though.
a travel advisory to our state.
This travel advisory comes as a slew of state bills are targeting race and gender identity, and they're moving through the legislature.
NBC2 story Kinley spoke to Lee County's NAACP leaders about the message this sends to tourists, which is the lifeblood of our economy.
We are going to educate the people about Florida and what Florida is doing to black people that no black person should want to voluntarily come and be subjected to it.
James Muakil is the president of the Lee County chapter of the NAACP. He was at the Florida NAACP conference in Orlando this weekend. They voted unanimously to bring this travel advisory recommendation to the national organization. He says this is designed to keep more Black Americans from visiting or moving to Florida.
That's what we're saying to them. Don't come into racism.
Pause.
Stay away from it.
Yeah, I know what he's trying to say, but I know what I'm hearing in my brain. Let me see if y'all hearing the same. Let me hear y'all first. Let me see where y'all at. What you hearing, Yaziel?
First of all, it sounds like he's trying to hit them financially.
Right.
Then he's saying about don't come to racism. Mm-hmm. Where the hell can we go with it?
Thank
Is it racism?
Thank you.
Where?
That's the part. You hit it. You hit it right on the head, y'all. Hey, callers, y'all can call in. Let's make sure the phone lines are working.
Right.
407-494-5479. Where can we go that there isn't racism?
Right.
And hold on. And if that's the case,
Right.
if you want us to get away from racism, where are we going?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going to go? How are we going to get there? Go ahead.
Like you said, where we gonna go? That's why we going to Florida, thinking
Right.
that's the same place.
There you go.
Because it's hot.
Yep.
You don't think somebody's gonna start an argument with you because it's hot? It's beaches all around. Why you gonna argue with me if there's beaches here? Why you gonna argue because I'm black?
Right.
Palm trees.
Yeah, palm trees. I'm black because of the sun. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be like, man, you need to leave because you too black.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh man.
Okay, the phone line's working. The phone. Let's see if it's Brother Job. Let's see. Take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Damn.
They hung up.
They don't want to come to Florida.
They don't want to come to Florida.
So he said we trying to influence people not to come to racism. Go to Deuteronomy 28.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want 65. No, give me Leviticus 26.
Bring it out.
Leviticus 26 and 17.
Yep.
And now y'all hearing somebody else say it besides us.
Right.
All right, take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from? Caller.
Hey, I'm calling from Thomaston, Georgia. My name Dakarius Ellaby.
How you doing, Mr. Ellaby? What's your question or comment?
Man, so I'm from Thomaston, Georgia. My name is Dakarius Ellaby, and my question is, I'm doing good. My question is basically, so about the commandments and stuff.
Someone is feeding you information. Okay.
All right. So, hey, don't cut him off before they answer that question. He might have had a sincere question. Yeah. But
No, he hung up.
Oh, he hung up. Okay, cool. Mr. Ellaby, if you got a question, email us, IUIC.orlando@israelunite.org. We'll take your question. But if you got a question or comment pertaining to the topic, call back and get your question. So we got not Esau. We got our brother. Let's see if he calling back. All right, take the call.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turn your music down.
So we got it ain't no music, it's the show. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I know that's music to my ears in the background. Turn that down.
Yeah, all right, bro.
All right, go ahead, boss. What's your question or comment? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Indianapolis. Man, my question is, what do y'all do with y'all kids for like sports and stuff like that, man? A lot of the games and stuff is on the Sabbath, so I don't attend that.
Right.
So I'll be wondering, what do you guys do with your kids, man?
Great question. Give me Psalms 119:9. So what you got to understand is sports ain't everything. I know it sounds like, what the hell you do with them if you don't do sports?
Right.
We actually have a lot of different programs that we have for the young men where they learn how to do things that's applicable in the real world. Now, there's nothing wrong with sports as far as if you have them doing physical activity. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. You going outside, shooting the ball and throwing the ball to them. That's not sin. All right. The sin comes in, like you said, you breaking the Sabbath. When they're around that type of atmosphere, say they're on a team, they're being influenced, different things are happening that's going to cause them to turn away from the commandments. It becomes an idol. All right. But read that Psalms 119:9.
Psalms chapter 119 and verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way?
Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? Read.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
So, what we should be teaching our children is the commandments of God. We shouldn't be worrying about teaching them how to backpedal, how to have perfect form with a jump shot and all these different things. Not saying that they can't do those things, but that's not the main focus when you come into this truth and when you understand who you are.
That's right.
They got other things that are more important to learn. Teach them how to code. Teach them how to read. Teach them how to draw. Right. Teach them how to do all these different skill sets. Teach them how to fix a car, how to put a motor together. There's a million things that you can learn that our young men can be getting themselves into. So to a long story short, we occupy them with things other than sports to keep them on the straight and narrow path. That makes sense, brother?
Right, but so what do you do all of those things? Because I teach my kids the commandments. I teach my kids how to do other things and stuff like that. Well, you know, they're little boys growing up. They have a lot of stamina. Right. They have a lot of interest. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I do all of that, but you know, it's still like
they got
when they go to school. You know what I mean? It's still like, you know, they still, you know, just active little dudes, man, and a little girl. They're very active. I know the sports ain't all of that, but I actually really participated in them, and I actually really, you know, I just want them to be active, man. I don't want them to be having an idle mind either, because you know I can't entertain them at all times either. They're homeschooled. I can't entertain them all the time. There's 3 of them, but I would still want to just ask to see, you know, what other things you guys did with your kids. I'm pretty sure y'all don't just teach them all type of sports and stuff like that. Right. But I still, you know, like I said, they're very, you know, active kids. They're homeschooled, and you know, I just been, you know, wondering what else I could do with them other than have them home.
Also, on top of that, individual sports are great. You got karate, you got jiu-jitsu, you got boxing, all these different types of things that they can do where they're having one-on-one training, and it's not really a team atmosphere. Because understand, sports is a way to assimilate children. When you read First Maccabees, that's what it was created for. But when you put them in individualized training, you know, different things that they're learning, those options are great for younger children if you want them to be active even more than what they have right now. You understand what I'm saying? So try to find a local place that you can find somebody that you trust, or you can be there and you can watch and they can go through that training. That'd be excellent. You understand that?
All right, yeah, cool, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Go back to the video. Oh no, we didn't get my scripture.
Nah, you got it now.
Go. I know we didn't read it yet. So go back about 5 seconds. I want y'all to hear what he said about racism real quick, so we can get back on topic.
Saying to them, don't come into racism. Stay away from it.
James says there are multiple Florida
He said, don't come into racism, stay away from it. And he talking about Florida. All right, let me take this call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, comment, where you calling from?
My name is Stephen Both, and I'm calling from Tacoma, Georgia.
Hey, how you doing, brother? What's your question or comment?
Yeah, I just wanted to know. I work third shift, and I work third shift, and I'm trying to keep the Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know. I know y'all the Sabbath starts on Friday evening at sundown and ends Saturday evening sundown. I want to know because on Fridays I have to work,
right,
and Saturdays I go to work. I have to be there at 8. I want to know if that was breaking the commandments on that when I go Saturday evening on sundown.
Gotcha. At sundown, I mean, if you're going at sundown, then no. Now, I'll say this as well. You're not going to be able to grow as much as you should or as much as you could if you got to leave the Sabbath every week as soon as the sun go down. But what you can do is you can request on Saturday to work a different shift, or you can get that day off. Give me that, Daniel, real quick about the request. So this is what you should do. Are you congregating right now currently, brother?
No, I just really watch out.
Okay. So once you start congregating, you come into the school, what you can do is you can ask for a letter, and we'll give you a letter you can take to your boss, and 9 times out of 10, they'll say, okay, they make those adjustments for you in your schedule, and you'll be able to get the Sabbath off. You got that verse?
Daniel chapter 1.
They told I asked them could I have those days off, but they won't let me.
Oh no, they
ain't
gonna
do it.
Yeah, a lot of times they gonna do it when you just ask. You gotta have paperwork. Esau when they see paper, they learn how to move because they don't believe what you telling them. Because guess what? Jake will call and say I'm sick, and they in the Bahamas.
Right.
So they don't care what you say, but you gotta have something to back it up. Go ahead, read that.
Daniel chapter 1 and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you wanted?
I wanted to request. He requested of them. That's what I want.
Yeah,
you ready? I ain't hear no request. Read it again, man. That ain't it.
Yeah.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
Verse 8.
Daniel chapter 1 and verse 8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore, he requested.
Therefore, what?
He requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself.
So you got to make that request, like you said, you made it verbally. Now you got to make it with actual paperwork. But you got to make that change first and foremost by starting to congregate and doing what you can with the allotment of time that you have right now currently. So you may not be able to make it the whole time. Maybe you can make it from 10 to like 5, and then you got to go back to work. All right, cool. The Most High will see that. And guess what? Eventually, he'll let you get the whole Sabbath off. But you got to start somewhere first. Go to Judges 5:11 real quick. Judges chapter 5 and verse 11.
Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
So it's our job to rehearse the righteous acts. And one of those is keeping the Sabbath day correctly. Like we said, everybody ain't going to be able to do the Sabbath perfectly when they start, but eventually we work our ways to be able to get that Sabbath day off so we can worship the Most High the right way. But right now, all of this is rehearsal. You understand what I'm saying? All right, all praises, all praises. Any other questions? Did that answer your question?
Yeah, because last time I did ask them for Auburn, they was like, well, we can't just do that because then everybody else would want to do it.
Oh, no, they just giving you an excuse. They giving you an excuse. Yep. Huh? I asked him. He said, no, he's just watching online. When you're a part of the body, I'm telling you, it's different. They just throwing out a random excuse because you don't have that backing of a congregation. Are you wearing fringes to work yet?
Yeah, I bought me some shirts off Amazon.
Okay, all praise. So you wearing fringes, and they'll see, and you'll be able to convey that message, and the Most High work his way. Give me that in Psalms, where it says he make his enemies at ease with him. Proverbs 16, I think. Proverbs 16 and 7. Listen to this verse real quick. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. That's it.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 7. When a man's ways please the Lord.
So by you making the Sabbath for whatever time you can, when a man's ways please the Lord, read.
He maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
So it makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. So understand, those people that control whether or not you keep the Sabbath, the Most High, when he see you honoring what you can do, he'll make it happen for you. Or he'll open up another job to where you can get the Sabbath off. You understand?
Yeah, I've been looking for other jobs, though, that have the weekend off, too, though.
Okay, all praise. Well, keep working, and the Most High make it happen. Listen, I don't know if you heard or not, but it's a lot of jobs out here.
Oh, yeah.
All praise, brother. Appreciate you for calling in and watching the show, bro.
All right, thank you. Shalom.
Shalom. All right. So the brother said, don't come to Florida. Don't come to racism voluntarily.
You want the Leviticus 26?
Yep.
Yes,
Bring
sir.
it out.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 17. And I will set my face against you.
This is what God says. He gonna set his face against us. Read.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
And what?
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
So hold on. All right, Shalom caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from? Take the call. Hey, Shalom caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom, guys. I'm calling from West Virginia, Martinsburg, and I've been trying to look for a camp, man. I wanted to see if by any chance you guys can help me, find one.
In West Virginia, Martinsburg?
Yes, sir.
That's east, south, central. What part of West Virginia is that?
You said what part is it?
Yeah, what's the nearest big city? How far are you from Pittsburgh?
From Pittsburgh? I'm not even sure. Like probably about an hour away.
There you go. We got a school in Pittsburgh. Go to that one.
You got a school? Okay, one in Pittsburgh?
Yep.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye.
All right. Read that verse.
Leviticus 26 and verse 17. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you.
And they that hate you, read.
Shall reign over you.
Shall what?
Shall reign over you. And ye shall flee when none pursueth you.
So understand, whether you in Florida, whether you in Alabama, whether you in Mississippi, the man that hates you is ruling over you. Hey, Shalom caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Yes, sir. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City. Black Wall Street, down the street. What's the word?
Yes.
Hello?
And hang up and got a new color.
You there?
Right now.
Is anybody there? All right, cool. Nobody there. So read that verse again. Let's see how far we get this time.
Absolutely.
Didn't get far. Take the call. Hey, Shalom caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Curtis, Tribe of Judah, calling from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Okay, you back. All right, Curtis, what's your question or comment?
Yes, sir. I was just wondering, how? Okay, I don't want to sound silly, but can we shave our head, or like can we trim it, or do we need to let it just grow, or how does this work exactly?
Excellent question.
I'm struggling with a bad hairline, brother.
Okay, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, my brother. And give me forehead bald too after that. So, matter of fact, Captain Kimio, you want to answer this?
Wow. Hey, get Ezekiel 5:1 first.
Perfect. He's gonna bring it out.
I'm gonna let y'all look at that. He's gonna answer this question for you.
He called it
All
just
right,
for you, Cap.
Ezekiel 5:1. So
Ezekiel-
yes, you can trim it. You can trim your hair, brother.
Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 1. And thou, son of man, take thee a sharp knife, take thee a barber's razor, and cause it to pass upon thine head, and upon thy beard.
No, that's not the one I want. I want the one where it trim.
Oh, you want 2 Samuel?
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
Samuel.
yeah. There you go.
2 Samuel.
There you go. 19, I believe. And then Leviticus.
Yes,
let me
sir.
find it.
1340. I got you.
1340. Thank you. Okay,
Gotcha.
let's get it.
1924.
And just to let you know, because a lot of brothers that do have like a receding hairline, we would shave our heads. Okay, you got examples like Steve Harvey, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley.
Yes, sir.
We would do stuff like before I came in the truth. I used to do that, you know. But once you hear the scriptures, once you hear the word, and you start applying the commandments, you find that we had our forefathers that were forehead bald. We can read an example in 2 Kings, but I want you to read that law right quick.
2 Samuel chapter 19, verse 24. And Mephibosheth, the son of Saul, came down to meet the king, and had neither dressed his feet, nor trimmed his beard.
Nor what?
Nor trimmed his beard. Nor washed his clothes. From the day the king departed until the day he came again in peace.
So we're supposed to have good hygiene. Okay, so that goes into trimming your beard, trimming your hair, looking neat, looking presentable. You know, we are the kings of the earth, all right? We are ambassadors for Christ, all right? So we don't want to look slothful. We don't want to look just out of sorts. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, so let's get that in Leviticus 13 and 40.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 40. And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet he is clean. And he that hath his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, he is forehead bald, yet is he clean.
So there you go. That man. How would you know a man was forehead bald if his whole head was shaved?
Right.
You know, so that's going into that was a law that now that you understand this, yeah, you can shave your head, but not completely. Okay, you trim your hair. All right.
Right.
Okay. You understand
that's
that,
what
brother?
I thought I was getting, but I just wanted the brothers to confirm that for me. But I guess I was on the right path.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Thank you
Y'all
for
are
calling
amazing,
in and
man.
watching the show.
Thank you so much.
All right. All praise. All praises.
All praises. All praises.
Read that verse. Let's see how far we get.
Yes, sir. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 17.
Save his hairline for the happiest hair.
And I will set my face against you. And I will set my face against you. And ye shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you.
They that hate you.
Shall reign over you. And ye shall flee when none pursueth you.
So understand, we are in the land of our enemies today. We are in the land of our enemies. And it ain't just Florida. Because it's 2023 and he's saying that now. He's just not saying that now. Don't come to Florida.
Right.
Meanwhile, Rosewood happened.
Yep.
Ocoee happened.
Yeah. Right.
What's going on in Miami happened. When they threw the acid on the brothers and sisters in Jacksonville in the pool happened. The first martyr of the civil rights movement, Harry T. Moore, was murdered on Christmas in Titusville, Florida.
Drop a bomb.
Go ahead, press play. Take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. Shalom, caller. What's your name, question, comment? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from, my name is Ivan Israel. I'm calling from Providence, Rhode Island.
Hey, shalom, brother.
I'm proud. Shalom, my man. I'm calling because I'm watching the show, and I feel proud to see that people are really listening and moving to the righteousness of the Most High. Also, I wanted to comment to what the show about Florida and us getting out of the Florida. I don't know if I wish you guys have a time and check out the 1835, the Gullians, the Indians, how the America was trying to kill them, and we done killed a whole bunch of America. It came to Washington, and it's always been that same issue that they don't want us there. So I kind of want y'all, and when y'all have time to actually look into that, a Gullion in 1835, how us, the Indians, they try to, get us out and put us into slavery, and we it's just the same history as, nothing new under the sun. They're trying to get us, obligate us to be slaves.
All praise. We're going to check that out. Thank you for that history, bro.
Definitely. One praise.
All praise. Hey, press play on that video.
The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on I.U.I.C. TV. That's right, I said on I.U.I.C. TV.
Do you know history?
I'm going to show you and prove to you that the Israelites are black, were always black.
Dance for time, just move up your body. Don't get loose and groove on the body. Bruise, wine. Put on the armor, the procedure complete. Me nah go back, nah retreat. All traitors, every Jezebel must get delete. Me no sleep on a demon, me keep a full clip. Conspire me downfall, cause them want to me slip. Stay close to the real ones, we seal off and legit. Cause I gotta use them to keep your soul from the pit. This a wildlife.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, comment? Where you calling from?
Hey, shalom. My name is Terrell Ross from Winston, North Carolina. I'm calling because I have a question. You were just talking about the shaving the head, but I believe in the Torah it was said that we should not put a razor on our forehead. It's kind of
what verse?
You can help me understand it.
What verse?
The verse I have to look. I gotta look it up. But
All right, cool. Call back when you got the verse.
You got the scriptures, brother.
All right, press play on that.
Get yourself together, brother.
Voters think twice about voting for Governor Ron DeSantis if he runs for president.
Nah, this somebody else, another caller. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question or comment? Where you calling from?
Robert, calling from California.
Hey, California. You all right out there, man? I heard y'all getting drowned out there, man.
I ain't drowned. I'm on top of the mountain.
That's even worse. I heard there's snowstorms up there.
I know it's swim. No, sir.
All praise. What's your question or comment, bro?
No, that you dye your beard.
Can you dye it?
Yeah.
What color you want to dye it, my brother?
No, black. Like,
oh yeah.
black
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
As long as you ain't envying your oppressor.
Right. No.
Yeah, the scripture says, "Envy thou not the oppressor." You want to keep it dark? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Let them grace flow. Let them grace flow. Brother say Christ got white hair.
Right. I know some brothers they want to still be. They want to keep it dark.
Let them flow. Let them flow, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to stay young.
Yeah. All right. Press play.
Forever young.
Hey, pause. You know, some of y'all old heads be wearing pigtails and everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Brother wearing the mohawks and all that. You know, you still keep the fro even though you know if you cut it, ain't growing back.
Coming back.
That fro been the same size for 10 years.
What Bishop said, the hell with you, I ain't cut my hair no more.
Right.
Destroyed.
All praises. All right, press play, man.
Election. By blacks not coming, then that's not on the NAACP shoulders. That's on the governor's shoulder.
Recently, DeSantis criticized what high schoolers would be taught in an advanced placement high school African American studies class. The College Board stripped the planned curriculum weeks later. People visiting Fort Myers have mixed feelings about this proposed travel advisory, like Katie Bonner from Iowa.
No, I think that is a political strategy that I think is the opposite of what this country was founded on.
Pause!
Certainly, I don't see
Esau said all the racism that's going on is the opposite of what this country was founded on. I don't know if they know or not. Esau is crazy, man. Y'all are founded on slavery.
Right.
Y'all are founded on blood, murder, genocide. That is what America is founded on.
It still is.
Hey, Cap.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in us. This country is born on war and bloodshed and slavery. They think that it's some peaceful country.
Come on, man.
What y'all stand up for is a war.
Come on now, dog.
Golly.
Yeah, you gotta show them that photo. How America was built.
Right. Hey, shalom caller. Take the call, y'all. Hey, shalom caller. What's your name, question or comment? Where you calling from?
My name is Terrell Ross, calling from Winston, North Carolina. The verse I was looking for was Numbers 6 and 5.
Yeah, that's dealing with the Nazarites.
Yeah,
that's dealing with the Nazarites. That ain't dealing with everybody.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
Yes, sir. No problem. All right, cool. All right. See, hey, we appreciate calls like that. We give you the understanding you
That's
take.
right.
All praise.
Hey, before we go past that, Cap, I'm just surprised you knew how to sing that.
Listen. I spent 18 years as a Grecian. Damn. All right. Hey, shalom, caller. Shalom, caller. What's your name, question, comment? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Kiana. Been in the queue for 3 years.
What'd you say? Where you calling from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Jersey. All right. What's your question or comment, sis?
I just had a comment.
Okay. Go ahead, drop that comment, sis.
I'm from New Jersey. I'm 17 years old. I've been so spiritually open and being okay with being set apart. And watching you guys and all of you guys' shows helped me battle my spiritual warfare. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys.
All praise to the Most High.
All praises. Go
hey,
to
sis,
school.
we appreciate you being a teenager in this truth and standing for righteousness. We know y'all got a lot of stuff y'all dealing with. It's peer pressure. There's boys. There's college. All that stuff going on. So stay in the spirit. Stay in the faith, sis. You going to the school up there?
Right when my mother get on her feet and get to gets a car, I'll be in I.U.I.C, New Jersey. I've been telling her a lot about it because, this is what we want to congregate in to help us elevate.
All praise, all praise. Well, stay on top of your mother. I know you don't control everything right now. You're a minor. Stay on top of her. Make sure you're watching the classes, fasting and praying, and reach out to the school. You may have somebody that's nearby that may be able to help you.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Shalom, sis.
Oh.
All right. What's the next? Hey, we can't even. Hey, cut the calls for a second.
Yeah. Can we go back to that article?
They're at it again. Okay.
Hold on. Wait,
go back to the article.
Whoa,
what are you doing?
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right, press play. Watch what Esau say.
It would be the friendliest place for diverse people of diversity to come to.
Bill and Mary Kay Holmes from Chicago agree with the NAACP's
Pause.
move.
The white man says he agrees. Now go back about 3 seconds. I want to hear why he say he agree, y'all. Listen to this. Esau will tell you the truth. Go ahead.
NAACP's move.
Well, I think the NAACP is probably on the right track as far as where they're coming from.
The National NAACP will meet in May to discuss and vote on this request. I'm reporting local.
Come to
Bill and Mary Kay Holmes from Chicago agree with the NAACP's move.
So what he was saying was
is probably
he agrees with them saying that because of the treatment of our people here.
Yep.
Notice Esau knows what black people don't even know.
Right.
Our enemies understand how we being looked at, but we don't. We blind.
Yep.
Because we love Esau so much that you just forget your own oppression. That it took till 2023 for you to realize, you know what? I don't think we need to be here. But guess what? It ain't just Florida.
Right.
It's everywhere.
Exactly.
Until we are back in the land of Jerusalem, Israel, we're not in a place of rest. Give me Micah 2 and 10 real quick. Micah 2 and 10, and then we're gonna show y'all a few of the policies that DeSantis is putting in that the NAACP ain't on track with. Micah 2 and 10. You got it?
Yes, sir. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Do what?
Arise ye and depart.
Here's what y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all be thinking y'all gonna come up with some great new philosophy or doctrine or new mindset. Like, let's boycott. Hey, you know what? We're gonna have a blackout Friday, y'all.
Right.
Everybody make your sign black and we ain't gonna buy nothing this week.
Right.
Negro, we've been saying that on the corners for the last 50 years here.
Right.
Where the hell you been at?
Right. Cap, they do that on a Tuesday.
There you go.
Celebrate 4th of July on a Wednesday.
There you go. But God tell you to boycott every Saturday. Nah, you don't want to do that. Go ahead, read.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
For what?
This is not your rest.
This is not your rest. Now, we're not telling you to go leave on your own, but spiritually, you got to depart out of this place. Because guess what? I know amongst the brethren that keep the commandments, guess what? Y'all ain't getting nothing from us on the Sabbath day.
Right.
I know that the certain industries ain't getting no money from this congregation.
That's right.
The apple bottom jeans,
right?
Even though it's black owned, well, black name on it.
Yeah.
You know, Nelly. Shout out to Nelly. You got to repent. You ain't getting none of our dollars.
Right. That's right.
What's something else that's illegal out there? OnlyFans ain't getting none of our dollars. What else we got out there?
Blonde hair dyes.
Yeah. The hairlines. We ain't dyeing our hair no more. Certain things ain't getting no purchases from us.
Right.
That's how you gotta depart from America until Christ comes and delivers.
Right.
Because guess what? A lot of us can't even make it to Passover.
Right.
Let alone, how is all of us gonna get up out of this country and go set up somewhere else? It ain't happening, y'all.
That's right.
Christ is gonna deliver us.
That's right.
Just how we've been delivered out of every other country we've been in.
Yep.
Ain't nothing new. Don't come up with no new bright ideas. Read.
Yes, sir. This is not your rest. Because it is polluted.
Because what?
It is polluted.
This place is polluted, y'all. It was built on slavery. It was built on genocide. It was built on lies. That's what America is built on. It was built on Catholicism,
right?
On Christianity, on white man Jesus. It is polluted. It was built on Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July. That's what it's built on. Read.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you.
It what?
It shall destroy you.
This place will destroy you if you stay here. That's why we're not voting to try to make it better.
Nope.
We ain't trying to put our politicians. Ain't nobody trying to take Bishop Nathaniel and say, hey, man, I think we get enough votes to get him in the city council. And then we start on the local level. So every city, we get the Israelites to vote. And then once we get into the city council, you know what? We're going to work our way up. Then we're going to get into the representation.
Right.
Then we're going to get into the Senate. And then we're going to get our own president. And then at that point, we'll be able to create change with the policies that are being implemented. My brother, that's how you create the change. No. How long y'all been trying to do that? There's a stat. During Reconstruction, we had more black politicians in office than we do today.
Yeah.
How is that? Damn. How is that?
And we still in the same position.
And we in the same position. There you go. Go ahead, Cap. I see
some of these people may not be well traveled, and seriously, I've met a lot of people since I've moved to Florida.
Right.
They've never been outside. Sometimes they own county.
Right.
And I just wanted to pull something though, just because the brother said so. Give me that in Zechariah 2:6-7 about racism. I mean, it's all throughout the United States.
There you go.
It's not just in Florida. But I just want to read this because some of our people that are listening, they know they live in different states and they're like, well, we going through the same thing. Right? So read that.
Sir, the book of Zechariah, chapter 2 and verse 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven.
Because the Lord has scattered us. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon.
That's the part I want. That dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. When you read in Psalms 137, which is Esau, your so-called friendly neighborhood white man.
Right.
So all throughout America, in all 50 states, and in Puerto Rico,
That's right.
what are we doing? We dwelling amongst the so-called white man. It's racism. We all experiencing that.
Right. Hey, I want to talk. Because, like, the captain's is...
Hold on.
Dude is hogging the whole microphone.
Hold on, y'all. Phil said he wanted to talk.
It's my go. It's my go.
Let me say
Can I talk?
I agree.
Shut the hell up, y'all.
Lions in for real. They don't let Ethan say nothing up in here.
No other keynote. We don't got no dent. But...
Only from you can read up in here. Yeah, I got your back.
All praise. I got one line on my back.
Oh, man.
Hey, like the captain's is saying, anywhere you go in the States, no matter where you at, it's going to be the same thing. But there's a way, like we say, there's a way to escape. There's a way. And I got one. Give me Romans 12 and 2. There's a way to escape. Now, so our people that's listening, we got the solutions.
Right.
Because we know it's always a problem. And it always starts with us.
There you go.
Always. Read that.
Yes, sir. The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
What it says?
Be not conformed to this world.
That's how the Most High tells. Don't be conformed to this world. That's how you escape.
Right.
That's the main part how you escape. Because if you're not conformed to this world, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Because everywhere else, man, I don't need it like you were saying, Kat. Buying on Sabbath, right? On Saturday. You're not conformed to this world. Buying on Christmas Day, your birthdays, all these holidays that this world celebrates. If you're not partaking in it, guess what? You're escaping.
Yep.
You ain't got nothing to worry about. You don't. But read on.
Yes, sir. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
By what?
The renewing of your mind.
You got to have a new mind. And where do you get that new mind? Through the Bible that we bringing out today and give you the solutions. Read on.
That you may prove what is that good.
Is what?
That good.
That good is the word of God. That's the only good thing that's going to help you escape for anything. You trying to escape, hey, don't come to Florida, but I'm trying to escape where I'm at. Right. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in New York. I'm trying to leave here. Is Florida good?
Right.
Nah, it's not good. Damn. Where
do you go? Where do
I
right.
go?
Saying there's nowhere to go.
Hey, and that's a good point you made. Because for the longest, I grew up in Florida. This is the place to come to.
Yeah.
So now the last safe haven on the face of the earth in America, now you can't even come here. This ain't good no more.
This ain't good.
Where do you go? Where can I run to when I need love?
Somebody put him on the Richard Royalty.
Right.
Where can I run to?
Put him on the album.
New RR.
To escape the racist man.
That's going to be a hit.
Captain got a lie. Hit me up, man.
That's
Sons of
right.
Thunder.
He's waiting.
I need a feature, bro.
That's right.
What is the nation? Someone abused the Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word